Bush, and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. You may remember a while back, quite a while back in fact, I told you that we were going to shoot the Henry AR7, which is the survival rifle. It's a 22 LR. It all breaks down into the butt case. And it's the newer version of it. The reason we got that, of course, the receiver all fell apart, and the great service that Henry has, they just said, we're just going to replace it, and they did. Well, when they replaced it with a new one, I found out that it's got a little bit different sight, which I like. And we'll unzip this here. This is the case, by the way. I'll show you here. This is a Henry case that you can get separate. Works out real good. You can carry your ammo, extra magazines, or whatever you want in it. Like I said, it's a survival rifle, so put some other things in it. And here, of course, is the rifle. And it has two magazines inside of here. We're going to pop this off. And we're going to put it together. And I'll put it together slow enough that you can see what I'm doing. As you can see, all the parts are inside of here. There's the receiver right there. The barrel, and there's the barrel. And this is, in fact, while I'm at it, I'll show you. I painted a white dot on it. Before they had the black, or not the black, but they had the orange, the bright orange. It was about like this over here on this bag. I didn't care for that. It was a different blade even to it. This one's got more of a rounded blade, as you can see, a little lower, and I've got a white dot painted on it. I like that much better. Now there's a peep sight on this. Unfortunately, not a Skinner peep sight, but it's a peep sight. And you can change the aperture, and I'll show you how you do that. Right here, I've got probably the medium one on there, really, right there. You can probably see it. You got a real tiny one down here. So all you do is screw that, unscrew it, turn that around, and you put that there and that down there. Or if you want a completely ghost sight, you just remove it all together, and then you've got a ghost peep. So what you do, of course, is you put this together. There's a screw, and right down here are the magazines. I told you about the magazines. Well, they're right in here. And this particular one is loaded with punch, so we will not be shooting that because that is a self-defense ammo, a self-defense 22, and we've done a video on that. You go back and take a look at that where we did shoot punch. I didn't bring any of my other extra magazines with me, so we're just going to use this one. These are 8-round magazines, by the way, and what we're going to shoot is this right here. This is standard velocity, the CCI standard velocity, which is at 1070. And then this is the quiet. This is this odd one. Will it shoot it? Won't it shoot it? It's the quiet auto, and it's 835 feet per second. But first, we got to put this thing together. And I haven't put this together in quite a while, but it slips in just like that. And then this screw right down here, you just take that and you screw it down. It might take a little while. I mean, you're not going to do it. I have done this in a minute, which I think I showed you in one video where we did it in a hurry. There we go. Got that in place. And I'll put this on. It goes in. There's a little notch there. When it fits into there, it goes in just like that. And then you screw this down. There is another magazine in here, but it's not loaded, which I'll show you after we get that in there. And there's none in the chamber, as you can see. So they put that back in there like that. And we're going to load this up. And we're going to, let's start with a standard velocity first. Okay, I'm not sure how many rounds I put in here. Like I said, it'll hold 8. I just put some in real quick. And we'll put the first round in. And take safety off. It's got a little right here. I don't know if you can see this is the safety right here. It's just kind of a flip back and forth type thing. So we'll take it off, and then we're going to try for those shooting target 7. They're what they call dirt bags. I don't think they make them anymore. We're going to try to knock those off first, and then hit the target behind it. This is a little bit different holding this thing because of this butt stock, how big it is. We got those. Let's see how many more rounds we got. We'll get that other thing. That's it. Fired them all. They all hit. Now we're going to move back a little bit further in a different range, and we'll see if we can hit that one. I only loaded about 4 rounds in here because we're just going to see how it does from this distance. Take safety off, and we'll see how she's working here. Yep, all 4 fired. I don't think there's another one. We'll see. Nope, nothing else, so that was it. What we're going to do now is we're going to see how that quiet ammo, if that will cycle through this gun. Okay, we got this quiet auto, CCI quiet auto, that is 835 feet per second. It's got 45 grain bullet, so let's see how this works in cycles. She all went right down the line, so pretty doggone good. Well, we got to shoot it. Yeah, it shoots good. I mean, especially for your, I'd say 25 yards and less, it's pretty good. 50 yards, kind of strained on that. I don't know why, really. It might be, it's just a weird thing the way these sights look on these, maybe it's because it's a peep sight that is not a Skinner peep sight, because I am used to those. I know, a peep sight is supposed to be a peep sight, but I really don't think they are. Love the Skinner, but there's no way to even put a, well, there is, I guess, in a roundabout way, because there is a rail on this where you could put a scope, but then the scope, look at what you'd have. You'd have a scope or whatever type of sight you got up here. You can't put this receiver back into here, so you're defeating the purpose of the survival rifle. And that's basically what it is. It's a survival rifle, not a long range type thing where you'd have it. It's kind of a collector's item when it comes right down to it, just a kind of a fun piece to have and to shoot every now and then. You know, your friends out shooting, and you, like out here Cedar Oaks, I might have a Henry day or something like I have before, where people come and shoot my Henry rifles, and this is a Henry, so you know they'll get to shoot it. But again, for what it is, it's very lightweight, by the way. We're not doing an overview of this thing because we've done that a long time ago. But it did hold together good, and everything worked just fine. This has not been shot since I got it, and we now have shot it. And by the way, this would be very easy to clean because everything comes apart right here. You take this, look at how easy it'd be for the barrel. You just take the barrel off, and that's all there is to it. And it all stores right in the butt stock. Kind of nice. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.